Right, what's going on? Who we got in here? Gonna be reacting and viewing the World Cup draw for the group stages. With a bit of luck, Wales can get to the World Cup and, of course, hopefully have a fairly decent group for the first time at a major tournament in quite a while. So, yeah. A very delayed start to the World Cup draw. Very delayed start to the draw, but they're almost ready apparently, so hopefully they are. Obviously I won't be showing it live, but we'll have the updates on the screen. Hopefully, apparently Didier Deschamps has brought the trophy out. That was the last thing updated on the mirror. Could be huge. It's going to be a brilliant World Cup. A lot of teams qualifying for the first time. I'm just watching it back now with Deschamps bringing out the trophy. Absolutely stunning. Stunning looking trophy. Who the hell is hosting that? Why does it look like Idris Elba? Why does it look like Idris Elba? I think it is, isn't it? There's an awful lot of top quality sides, nations, of course, head into the World Cup. Qatar, obviously the host nation. Germany, Denmark, Brazil, France, Belgium, Croatia, Spain, Serbia, England, Switzerland, Netherlands, Argentina, Iran, South Korea, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Ecuador, Uruguay, Canada, Ghana, Senegal, Portugal, Poland, Tunisia, Morocco, Cameroon, United States, and Mexico. And then obviously I think there's still 3 teams yet to qualify. So there are 3 more nations who can still qualify for the World Cup. Wales, of course, being one of them. But with a bit of luck, this can actually start soon. It's just chatting shit on stage now. Just get on with it and draw the teams out. I don't care why they got to drag this out so much all the time. Get on with it. Jermaine Genius, Carly Lloyd, Samantha Johnson. Let's just see it. Come on, get on with it. Just get on with it. Right. Let's just get on with it. Hope nobody comes up from the crowd and slaps any of these people in the face. Who's put that up on BBC? I'm not sure I quite find that funny, but... Right. I think they should have current people doing the draw. It'd just be a lot more interesting. Like current footballers, current managers. Let's have a look at the... Have they even got what pot everybody is in? That's what I want to know. Sort it out. Crocker, what's happening, bud? Right. Can't believe we're actually in the draw. I know, it'd be alright. It'd be much better if we were in the official draw and guaranteed to be qualified already, but it would be a lot better if it was if we were guaranteed to be in it, but fuck me, man. Imagine dragging it out this long just to draw the teams. So I don't get why Jermaine Defoe is... Why is Jermaine Defoe hosting it? Sky Sports News is just talking shit. Like, Sky Sports is just talking about absolute nonsense, but... Jermaine, get on with it and draw the bastard balls. Some big teams as well not qualified for this World Cup, like the likes of Italy. But can you believe though it's in Qatar, of all places to choose? Watch us draw Belgium. Watch us draw Belgium. It'll just written in it. We'll draw fucking Belgium. I hope we don't. Fucking Tim Cahill's doing the draw. What are you doing the draw for? So yeah, Australia can still qualify. Get on with it. Show me the balls. I'm not nervous, mate. I'm not nervous, Bradley. We'll smash you guys tomorrow. Walk in the park. Huh. Right, let's take a look at the procedure. You're gonna make it difficult to draw fucking 32 names out of a fucking couple of balls, like. So 4 pots, 8 teams in each pot. I can't be asked to listen to her anymore. She's fucking frying me on Sky Sports News. 7 top-ranked nations in pot 1, including Qatar. Lowest ranked teams are in pot 4. That's us as well, unfortunately. So pot 1, Qatar, Brazil, Belgium, France, Argentina, England, Spain, Portugal. It's fucking nonsense we're in the bottom. If we'd played and qualified this month, I think we'd be in pot 2. So pot 4, Cameroon, Canada, Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, Icelandic playoff 1. Get on with it. I'm getting so frustrated. Belgium or England for sure. Belgium, I reckon. Definitely pull Belgium. It's so complicated. This is ridiculous. Right, come on. Here we go. What the hell? So I don't understand this. It's so complicated. So complicated. We are now consistent top 20 team and we're supposed to be as good as UAE and Saudi Arabia. Exactly, mate. Up against it before we've even fucking qualified. So Qatar are the first ones out. Right. Qatar, the first team out. This is ridiculous. This is taking. JJ Okocha pulls out the group numbers then. So Qatar are in group A1. England, Group B. I'd rather avoid those in the groups, if I'm honest. Especially if there's only one team qualifying from each group. Imagine we wait this long for the draw to happen and we don't even qualify. Shush now. We will qualify. What? Right, so B1 for England. Group B, first position. I don't get why they're doing that. So, who else is it going to be? Argentina. Argentina are going to be in Group C. So can they be ranked in any one of the 4 spots? I don't think they can. These are all going to be... So this is going to be C1. Yeah, so Argentina C1. Very, very weird. Cafu's just laughing. So France are the next team out. And they're going to go into Group D, and they'll be D1. As they've said, yeah, this is all a bit dull at the moment, but it's going to get exciting soon. I mean, that's a fact. It's going to get more exciting. France D1. So we're starting to fall back behind a little bit now on BBC Live. So Spain have the next team being drawn in Group E. England's biggest fan has arrived. Yeah, so Spain in Group E. Belgium are in Group F. Belgium Group F, so that's going to be Portugal or Brazil in G and H. Two seconds, I'm just going to go and check on my food. Brazil. Brazil into Group H. Brazil into Group G. Portugal into Group H. Even though we know that is happening, they're still going to draw the Portugal one. So Portugal to Group H. So far then, Qatar Group A, England Group B, Argentina Group C, France Group D, Spain Group E, Belgium Group F, Brazil Group G, and Portugal Group H. Right, come on, Ant. Let's start filling out some of these groups. So, Mexico, Netherlands, Denmark, Germany, Uruguay, Switzerland, USA, and Croatia. Netherlands have been drawn into Pot A with Qatar. I think, like, to be honest, any of these teams that are going to be put into the same group as Qatar, excuse me, is going to be a difficult game for Qatar, that's for sure. So this is where we decide who plays who and when. A4. So Netherlands won't be playing on the opening day. Oh, he just sneeze again. Next team out is England. Nope, in England's group, USA join England. Oh. Group A so far would be nice. Group A so far would be nice. Group B we'd want to avoid. I don't want England in the group stages. Mexico are the next side out. And they're in Group C with Argentina. So 2 South American sides. That'd be a good group. Everyone excited for tomorrow? Swans Cardiff. Denmark are joining France in Group D. Huh. Germany and Spain in Group E. Why do you want to avoid Group D? France and Denmark. Yeah. Denmark wouldn't be another good game. Germany and Spain, though, in Group E. Huge. Whew. God, we're so far behind. By the time this actually finishes, can you get 3 European teams in the same group? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Like, as for the exact rules, I have no idea. Because they're just too confusing, man. Way too confusing. Croatia. Croatia joined Belgium in Group F. Finished. Uruguay into the same group as Brazil. And then Switzerland join Uruguay, Portugal. Not Uruguay, Brazil. Uruguay, Portugal, and then Switzerland, Brazil. So for whatever reason, they couldn't put Uruguay with Brazil. I missed that. I'm not sure why. You bet we'll be in Group B, England, USA, who probably. So we can't go in Group D, E, F. So who knows? What? Shit. Oh, here we go. So Iran, the first team out of pot 3, going into the group with England and the USA. Not a bad group. Not a bad group. Piss easy again for England, though. But what the fuck is new there? What is new? So they couldn't go like this. They couldn't go into Group A because they're in the same nation as Qatar. Absolute ridiculous. Just fucking draw the teams out, man. England, Iran is the first game of Group B. Okay, next team out is Senegal, and they will go in Group A. Lots of cheers in the crowd. Senegal class in the World Cup a few years back. No constraints, so they go and join Qatar and Netherlands. So Senegal will play Netherlands first of all. USA and Iran, I'd back us to beat them. We'll give the scum a lesson in a non-violent national pride. Yeah, I think we could definitely beat Iran and USA, yes, for sure. England, of course, would be a much more difficult game. Poland, Group C with Mexico and Argentina. So Poland, Mexico, Argentina for Group C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more teams from pot 3 before we start finding out the possibility of Wales, Scotland, or Ukraine. Serbia, and the next pot out. Loads of constraints. So Serbia can't go in D, E, or F because of double nation constraints. So they're going into the Group G with Brazil and Switzerland. Tunisia, I think they'll be able to go into Group D, I believe. I hope we're in Group B. You reckon, Pioneer? I say non-violent, but S4C presenters would probably be armed to the back of their teeth if Wales lost to if we lost to England. Yeah. Serbia, Switzerland, and Brazil were in the same group in 2018. I'll tell you now. Who are you saying? Serbia, Brazil, Switzerland. They were. And then Costa Rica. So that, I don't think that can be repeated, but how mad would that be if it could? Oh no, it could be. So Costa Rica, who are... Yeah, so they got to play New Zealand in a qualification. But if they got through, how mad would that be? So Japan are going into Group E. Right, come on. Morocco or South Korea, sorry. are going to go in Group G and H. No, we're going to go in F or H. So Morocco can go into Group F. Which means Korea will go into Group H. So we'll have so far, Group A, Qatar, Senegal, Netherlands. Group B, England, Iran, USA. Group C, Argentina, Mexico, Poland. Group D, France, Denmark, Tunisia. Group E, Spain, Germany, Japan. Group F will be Belgium, Croatia, Morocco. Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland. Group H, Portugal, South Korea, Uruguay. Oh, right. Come on, then. Let's find out our fate. So we can go in A, we can go in B, we can go in C. Can't go in D, E, or F, and can go in G and H. But Ukraine won't be able to go. Oh no, Russia aren't qualified, have they? So I don't know if there's any restrictions for Ukraine in this. However, there's none for Scotland and Wales, apart from can't go in the same group as 2 other European teams. Oh, come on then. Time to find out who we're going to be facing if we make it. Oh, here we go. Come on, Borat. Two seconds. So, United Arab Emirates will play Australia for a chance to play Peru. So they're going into Group D. Yeah, I thought you said Borat as well, but it's Borat. I just called him Borat because this sounds like Jermaine is calling him Borat. Ecuador will play Qatar. So Ecuador in Group A. Fuck, so we can't go in that one. Ah, shit. So it's another group, obviously, we can't go into. So Wales can go in Group B, C, G, or H. What are we looking at so far? I'd probably want to go in Group B with England at the moment. Or Group G, Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland. So Saudi Arabia are in Group C. Argentina, Mexico, and Poland. I wouldn't have minded Group C. Wouldn't have minded Group C. I'm going to the game, Mel. I'll be at the game tomorrow, mate. Yeah. Can't wait. Cannot wait. Getting nervous now. It's going to be B, mate. It's going to end up being B. I mean, England, Iran, USA, it's not the worst group. I'd want to avoid Group H, Portugal, Uruguay, Korea. So we're down to 3 groups that Wales can qualify for. Or be drawn into, I should say. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, Intercontinental Playoff 2. So that's England. Fuck's sake. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So Costa Rica or New Zealand will go in Group E with Spain, Germany and Japan. All these fucking constraints, man. Should literally just draw it 1 to 32 and every 5th one goes into the into Group 1. Wales in Group B with England. Fucking typical. Unbelievable.
USA,
Yeah, it's not the worst. It's not the worst.
We're not going anywhere. So.
Daddy.
Fucking always gonna happen, wasn't it? Always gonna happen. So Scotland, Wales, or Ukraine to play England, USA, Iran in Group B. Fucking knew it. So Cameroon into Group G. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great. It would be great. However, it could have been avoided, couldn't it? It really, really could have been avoided. Really could have been avoided. Canada into Group F with Brazil, Serbia and Switzerland. And the final 2 balls. Ghana, next side out, will go into Group H with Portugal, Uruguay and Korea. Which would mean that Canada go into Group F with Belgium, Morocco and Croatia. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable. So, to wrap it up then, Group A, Qatar, Netherlands, Senegal, Ecuador. Group B, England, USA, Iran, Scotland or Ukraine or Wales. Group C, Argentina, Mexico, Poland, Saudi Arabia. Group D, France, Denmark, Tunisia, UAE, Australia, or Peru. And then Group E is Spain, Germany, Japan, Costa Rica, or New Zealand. Group F, Belgium, Croatia, Morocco, Canada. Group G, Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon. Group H, Portugal, Uruguay, South Korea, Ghana. So some cracking groups. Class group, but Scotland ain't going to roll over and let us pass easy. It's a gigantic game, and I hope we do it. I'm confident we'll do it. The third war of Welsh independence to be fought in Qatar. It's just going to be mad, mate. I mean, it also makes it more difficult to get tickets for those particular games now because Wales, England. But that's it. I'm going to wrap the stream up now. It's not been a crazy one I wasn't expecting it to be, but yeah, very, very tasty. And of course, these games in November in Qatar. So there'll be a Battle of Britain according to the Mirror. England against either Wales or Scotland. So yeah, fantastic stuff. We better go through now. I think we will. But madness. I mean, Germany, Spain in the same group as well. Quite mad. Right. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to go and have my food. I'm absolutely starving. So, yeah. Vlog out tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, whenever I get home from the football. Cardiff Swansea, of course, the big South Wales derby. Hope you all enjoy that one. Until then, I shall catch you guys in a bit. So, yeah. Up the Swans tomorrow. It's going to be a fantastic game. And hope if you go in, you're all safe. You all support the boys. And we come on with a win.